Hey everyone, Les here from BG Trading. Hope you are well. Today is 26th of August 2021, and I'll be analyzing core lithium, which the SX code is CXO. They're calling themselves Australian next lithium producer. So if that's so, let's have a look at the time frame for them to start producing. Let's understand the company, see what the share price is at, and appraise whether this could be potentially another good opportunity to make some money out of the next 12 months. Let's have a look. Just a reminder, this is not a financial advice, it's just us from BG Trading, sharing with you how we apply our strategies to know when to buy and when to sell stocks, how we use the indicators, the KPIs, to set up stop losses, set up targets, avoid FOMO, appraisal the risk, reward, and much more, all in this channel for you. So if you like the way we trade, like our content, please subscribe to the channel now and share this video as well. Very important for us. Now, let's dig into the information I have put together. Okay, so I put this comprehensive full analysis of core lithium. Okay, is on. I'm going to be putting the link, be available for you in our Facebook group, Buy, Grow, Sell Strategy for Share Traders. Anyone can have access to that. Just need to make sure you are part of our community. Okay. Now, back to the analysis, I'm going to explain a little bit what this company really is at. So I'm going to also break this video in few different blocks so you can skip and go straight to the block that you wanted to exploit in this video. Okay, the first one, let's understand the company. Core Lithium is a lithium exploration company engaged into exploration of lithium, copper, and has deposits in North Territory and South Australia. The main project that everyone is talking about and the company claims to that's going to become the next Australian lithium producer is the Finniss lithium project, which is in North Territory, about 80 kilometers from the capital, Darwin, which makes this project in a very strategic position as well. Now, interesting is, if you're going to invest or trade this company, I always suggest our members to make sure they go to the website and understand the whole scope of the company, understand what the latest announcement is. We actually cover that here, but understanding the company, this core lithium has a bunch of other little projects going on as well. So I was surprised because they even talking about uranium exploration, lead, copper, and zinc. So interesting to see how they actually, whether they actually choose on developing any of other projects as well, or just this one. Now, the compelling fact of this company is that Core Lithium is ready to be the next Australian lithium producer, with all the approvals and funding in place to start what they call stage 1 of construction of the mining project facility in North Territory. Okay, now Finniss project. This is a little bit of scope of the project. If you want to understand a little bit more the numbers, they also have offtake agreement with Ganfeng, which is China's largest lithium compound producer. They produce a lot of material for batteries, and they actually deal with Tesla. We could put core lithium into Tesla supply chain. Okay, Core Lithium is fully funded to start the construction of its 8 years mine life lithium project. I hope it makes sense. It just means that the stage 1 project has estimate of 8 years of life in its mine. Okay. Nevertheless, the company is actually already looking to stage 2 once stage 1 is complete, which that will increase not just the capability of production, but also the lifespan of the mine. which I have actually indicated here on the highlights. Another key highlight for the company is that the target of the construction to start in second half of 2021, which is already in development apparently, and production to start into second half of 2022, which is for these sort of businesses. It's a very short time frame, which is good. It's good for investors that want to be sitting in a company that is in pretty much almost in production phase. I think still, I would say still in development phase, but most likely early next year will be in pre-production phase, and that will be excellent for and it will bring potentially will bring some good value to shareholders if lithium prices is still at the highs. Look this, the project value of 384 million Australian dollars in stage one. If the lithium spot price is at 850 US a ton, at the moment it is sitting at 1250 US a ton. So still even more even larger revenue if the lithium price. I don't know how far lithium can go. Maybe $2,000 a ton. I don't know really. Very hard to predict a commodity price, but all the macroeconomics has pinpoint the likelihood of the increased demand of lithium to keep growing. So if demand continues, there's not enough supply, there's no other way but rising prices. So this is a good prospect for the macroeconomics regarding this company as well when they start producing. Now, binding offtake agreement with the company I just mentioned, the name Ganfeng. I think that's what it is. Company also aims to start stage 2 and stage 1 once stage 1 is completed, aiming the expansion, the capacity, capability of and the longevity of the project. As I said before, sorry, it's just some very unusual words for me. Further offtake agreement is very likely to be announced in the meantime. So we have to be, let's say, for instance, if we are holding the stock, there could be offtake agreements all being announcing. So now I'll also put a little bit of about the other projects. The company has another lithium project somewhere else, like Barrow Creek, also copper, zinc, lead projects here. So you can just jump on the website and take a look. And even our uranium project, which is interesting, I didn't even realize. Now, I'm going to jump to the technical analysis, okay, and obviously using our KPIs, BGS 20, strategy KPIs, and all the indicators, and understand what the stock price is at the moment. By the way, we got pretty frustrated this week with A2 Milk. We sold in the morning at the open, unfortunately, and that's what happened. This is what trade is all about. You can make some good money, but you can also make no money. So basically what we did, we entered on A2 Milk here, and we entered around here. So we made some really nice trade, and then we entered again, speculating the result was going to be better than expected, and didn't happen. So with Kogan, which we locking absolutely no profit out of that trade, but A2 Milk we still managed to make 4% out of, just because we bought at the right time using our strategy. So it's very important to keep using the strategy. If you buy at the lowest, even if it falls, you still will be in a good position. Sorry about this interruption. Now let's jump into core lithium stock price formation. Now, if you bought the stock 52 weeks ago, 1 year ago, so you have made 668% out of just by holding the stock. So there was incredible growth in the stock, and the good thing about this is that there was a breakout right here. As you can see, there was a breakout here, which didn't actually fail to keep going, as the company like a year ago was still at early stage of development. We still requiring approvals and everything. But then once everything happened, so we have this massive jump here, and it looks like looks like it is set to continue. Okay, provided this breakout was already happened, and then the share price didn't even test this what we call hypothetical support. Now it used to be the share price was ranging almost during the last 6 months between this range here, and then last couple of weeks ago it actually broke out. It looks like it's gonna go and try to find a new highs in there, so potentially testing 40 cents and even 50 cents mark on this next few weeks. So let's see. Time will tell. I believe particularly, look, according to our strategy, we have a bullish. We're almost having a bullish intersection level 2 here. So we can buy with a bullish intersection level 2. However, you got to be mindful that you are buying the stock now with about 13% distance between the SMA. Remember, if you're applying BGS20 strategy, we always want to buy when the stock's trading under or as close as possible of the SMA, not in the FOMO area. Okay, the only reason I believe that this stock could be will do well is because first, lithium is in high demand and the company is into a development stage, and look, it reduces the risk of holding this a stock that could be sitting around this sort of level for a while. So I think this is a good opportunity to watch. Like long term would definitely be a buying opportunity. I think, on my opinion. Using our strategy is tricky. So if you use a micro cap strategy, you could be buying at the bullish intersection level 2, but be mindful to hold as long as the stock's trading above the yellow line. If it crosses the yellow line like here, then obviously it's a sell and wait to buy around the SMA again. But in this case, it looks like the stock could potentially try new highs. Furthermore, there was a share plan purchase for investors, for shareholders. They could buy the stock at 31 cents. Look, when that happens, normally the stock tends to stay above this level, and the market, and depending on the result of this share purchase plan, which it looks like it's going to be positive because most of the investors love this type of stock. The market will definitely be pricing 31 cents, which is the offer, as the bottom of this sort of channel, which matches the strategy, support and resistance strategy, buying after the breakout, which is exactly what's happening here. So for us, it's a buy opportunity here, but being mindful that the stock's currently trading about 14% above the SMA. It increases the risk of the trade, so potentially increasing the time frame of the trade as well. So make sure you cover yourself with stop loss. Stop loss in this case has to be around right under the SMA here, which brings a loss of 20% if the stock for some reason doesn't keep going up. All right, guys, this was my take on CXO. Fundamentals are good. Macroeconomics are good. The company, provided they actually finalize stage 1, it's all green ticks for me, except the fact the share price is currently trading a little bit above the SMA, and that poses a risk for a short-term trade. Medium term, I think most likely will do fine. Let us know if you like the strategy, if you like the analysis, and if you don't agree with us, please put it comments below. Very important for us to keep improving our videos. Have a fantastic rest of the week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. The whole idea when we designed BG Trading BGS20 strategy was to use only a set number of indicators to make it simple and clear to understand, and to be able to apply our KPIs very easily and very effectively. So you don't have to be any Wall Street smart person to be able to apply those strategies. We really hope this course will help you to make better decisions and make successful trades. See you in the course.